Yo mensen, Mark hier. We zijn weer eens een keer terug met de nieuwe video van Hogwarts Legacy. Het is dag 2 dat we erin gaan. Ik zit in de Zwadderigleer slaapkamer van de heren. Dus ja, we kunnen lekker doorgaan naar de volgende missie. En dat is, gaat naar de leerlingenkamer. De Zwadderigkamer. Ja, ik ben bij Zwadderig ingedeeld. Dat hadden jullie in de vorige video ook gezien. Ja, laten we snel doorgaan en deze video ook gaan spelen. Er gaat flink wat Hogwarts Legacy video's komen voor jullie.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Ja. Oké, nou ik moet daar meerdere gaan introduceren. Zat er nog iemand te verdwijnselen?
Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year.
Nou ja.
I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective.
Huh.
How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Ja.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
It was nice meeting you, Sebastian. I'll let you get back to your book.
Nice meeting you too. Good luck today.
Oké, dat is 1. Nu nog 2.
Might want to think that again. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here,
Ah,
what's this?
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Checkmate.
Told you.
Nou,
They should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you and Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Ja, uitslover.
We handled it. And I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Ha, not the way I fly. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kogawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Oké.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Prima, prima. Oh, leuk spakkie. Die zie ik zelfs ook in de video.
I really hope we get to see. Or at
Ja,
least
nu we zijn weer terug naar normaal.
I think I heard one. Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
I'd much rather have arrived on time and without a dragon attack en
Yeah.
route.
I'm sure. How horrible. I can only imagine. Well, it's good to have you in Slytherin. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Oké, prima.
Is
Nou,
the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Ja, dat ben ik. Is goed. Kom maar aan, kom maar aan. Zo, dat is beter. Ja, hij stond op hultige setting staan. Dat hij het zo heel erg leefde.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Oké. En dat is?
Here you are.
Oké.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year.
Oké.
You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Oké.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Dat is mooi, dat is mooi.
Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Oké.
Revelio.
Kelpie statue, oké. Kelpie, huh. Fantastic beasts. Oké, level 1. Oké, nice. En weer de woord. Prima, prima, prima.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Oké. Is goed. Laten we dat dan ook maar gaan doen.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Oké. Deze. Oké. Nice. Prima.
To Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Revelio.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Okay.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day. and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Okay.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil. Professor Fig, your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Okay.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well.
Okay.
Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my class, and we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Revelio.
I'm sure Garlic could point you in the right direction.
Hey, even naar
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies.
Even kijken.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch.
Okay.
It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of.
Okay.
And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Oké, open een questblok, dat zijn die. Oké, prima.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand.
Yeah.
You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention.
Okay.
More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Oké, quest complete. Het regent, oh mijn god, van een weer. Dat hoor ik. Dat was een klein rechtspakje weer. Om een of andere reden.
Is that all you've got?
Je moet even skippen, jongens. Er zitten soms wat legspikes in. Die is lastig hoor. Heel lastig. Ik heb er één gemist. Eentje gemist.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Oké. Prima, is goed.
Let us begin with the basic cast.
Wacht even, jongens. Ja.
This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent.
Levioso.
Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done.
Mooi.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Okay.
Levioso.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
If only all my students were this adept.
Levioso.
Doing job in life.
Levioso.
Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down.
Okay.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Ja. Ik ben nog even deze video uit
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
Okay.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Mooi.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Oké, prima.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then.
Okay,
whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Lucan Brattleby near the Clock Tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Nice. Er zit hier een kistje.
Revelio.
Hier niks.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Protego. Lumos.
Oké, nou, we moeten eerst naar boven.
Transfiguration has always come easily to me. I suppose some minds are more suited to it than others.
Sometimes the prefect...
Ik weet niet waar naartoe, maar oké. Oh, zelfs bij de harpen? Go to Charms class. Oh, Charms. Dat dus. Zoals jullie hadden gemerkt in de video waren wat problemen met de lag. Had ik weinig aan doen. Ik had het even nagekeken, maar opeens stond in settings op ultra. En op medium pakt die is ook al niet, dus we hebben ze weer teruggezet naar low. Ja, ik ben bezig voor een PC, dus dat gaat goed komen. Voor een betere.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him.
Ik zit bij Charms. Mooi, maar ik had vergeten de X in te drukken. Kijk wat we nou weer krijgen voor yes.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Een bekend stem.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with a passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Okay. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom.
Okay.
Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Mooi. Accio.
Accio.
Oh ja, dan kan ik juist
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner.
No.
I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air.
Okay.
After me.
Nou, zijn buiten, jongens.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest students start us off?
Oké, prima. Goed, goed.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible
Sorry, my
moment.
fout.
Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. Very good. Don't lose your composure. Excellent control there. Splendid! Not to worry.
Oké. Ja, het is niet helemaal goed,
Very
maar
good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge?
Okay.
Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
What's this?
Oh, zo eerst. Oh, goed.
Yes!
Mijn beurt.
I know everyone is watching, but try not to be nervous. You are doing quite well.
Ik ga hem niet pakken.
Accio.
Happens to the best of us.
Here we go.
Soms kun je beter dingen met muis toetsenbord doen en soms kun je beter ook dingen doen met de normale.
Very good.
Let us see this. There we go.
Accio.
Nicely done.
Nice, maar niet gewonnen. Niet gewonnen. Ik had er eentje laten vallen. Eigen fout.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Prima. Ah, no.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this. That is how it's done.
Accio.
Deze heb ik fout. Deze had ik echt fout. Je kan dit soort dingen beter met muistoets voor doen. Oh, ik word naar voren geschoven. Kak!
Do not think I'm easy on you now.
That's it!
Let us see this.
Vervolgen. Die is lastig, jongens. Die is lastig. 2 keer verloren.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Oké, prima.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Okay.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world.
Okay.
So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronen wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio
if you would.
Accio, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Yeah, okay.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Quest complete. Charms class.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Nice. Even kijken, moet ik hier even...
Revelio.
Oh, nice.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of
Ah,
and by
peace.
the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the
Fopper.
boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Ah. Poppen. Klopgeest. Was in vroegere games ook al irritant hoor. Kijk, zoals Katai. Geen zin om te zoeken. Ja, waar moet ik heen? Breakfast. Oké, prima. We gaan erheen. Deze kant op.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Even rennen naar beneden. Als het te snel gaat, jongens, oké, prima. Ja, er zit wat leegspijker in, ondanks dat hij op low staat. Even kijken hoe dat daar. Oh, kijk, nog een katje. Ze zullen spinnen. Weasley after class.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are.
Okay,
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit.
Nice.
Before you
Ja,
arrived.
zeker.
I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Okay.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand.
Okay,
You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Mooi.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I don't know.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area.
Okay,
She'll
nice.
keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronen's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Oké. Prima. Dan moet ik mij gaan melden bij Professor Ronen. Maar jongens, dat gaan we in de volgende aflevering doen. Mensen, super bedankt voor het kijken. Ik hoop dat jullie hebben genoten. Zo ja, vind je dat duimpje mogen doen. En ik zie jullie weer bij een volgende nieuwe aflevering van Hogwarts Legacy. Laters!